Xiaomi has come under a lot of fire recently for placing advertisements and promoted apps in MIUI. And today I'm going to explain to you why they do. Hey guys, it's Mitchell. If you're new to my channel, I make videos about the tech I use: cell phones, cameras, tablets, and drones. I will have links to where you can buy all of the Xiaomi products I have, things like a Mi Pad 4 or a Pocophone F1, in the comment section down below. It goes to supporting my channel and it helps me purchase more tech to review and talk about for you guys. Also, if you're on Telegram, I have a Telegram community. We discuss all kinds of different stuff. I ask them for video ideas. They give me feedback on videos that they want to see made, and they essentially really help control and contribute to the content that you see on this channel. So if you're on Telegram, make sure you go ahead, join the group, and let's just jump into talking about advertisements in MIUI. Now, all credit to TechAltar. If you're unfamiliar with TechAltar, it's a really cool YouTube channel where he does deep dives into a really specific subject, and he did a video on this, and that's kind of where I got the idea of doing some of my own exploring and kind of diving into it, and I'll have a link to his video up here. But what you need to know is that Xiaomi makes a lot of their actual profit from online or web services, things like music, movies, like online cloud storage, and they actually consider themselves a software company over a hardware company. You don't know, MIUI was kind of this community-based ROM development support, kind of like how Cyanogen started. And what happened was they started making devices to run that software on, and thus Xiaomi and MIUI was born. Kind of similar concept to how the Essential phone was running like Cyanogen mod out of the factory, I think. I might be wrong or getting that confused, but Xiaomi started off doing software, and so most of their profit still comes from software and those kinds of services. Only in their interest to go ahead and give users a device as cheaply as possible to encourage the users to use those services. In a similar way to how Amazon makes their Fire tablets so that you can consume Amazon television or Amazon products on that device, and thus you begin to order more things on Amazon, and then Amazon has kind of cemented themselves into your life. So for Xiaomi, if you're in a country where Xiaomi has a music service, they're going to promote that music service on your device. That's how they can get devices into the hands of consumers so inexpensively, and that's why most of their services are kind of a pay service, I guess you could say, because they want you to spend the extra money and go ahead and support that business model. Now, the great thing about that is that because Xiaomi and MIUI is very much a community-driven ROM, they do support development of other firmware for their device, and they support bootloader unlocking, and they have a whole process for doing that. And if you're curious about putting a new ROM or something else on your Pocophone F1, I'll have a link to a video where I kind of just compile all of the information that I use for unlocking the bootloader of my devices, and I kind of funnel it all into one place so that you guys can follow the same steps and procedures that I've been following. There's a lot of good tutorials, there's some bad ones, and I hopefully sorted through and made the process easier for you guys. Now, something that I would like to kind of close this video on is discussing whether or not Xiaomi is doing the right thing by providing devices at such a low cost to consumers and then putting advertisement on that. And I have to say, in many ways, Xiaomi definitely is kind of doing the right thing. What they really focus on is putting out products that their enthusiast market likes, and they don't do much advertising, if any, so they really rely on kind of word of mouth and people sharing information about that brand to a fellow consumer as their form of advertising. And in a lot of ways, what this does is it allows their kind of men on the street to be those that are more knowledgeable about their devices and they're more passionate about it, as opposed to kind of a untrained person working at a retail location. At the same time, they wouldn't have that kind of cult following if it wasn't for the excellent prices that they have on their devices. So Really, the reason why they're well known is because of the value that they provide at that price point, but they're only able to provide that value at a specific price point if they have advertising on the devices in certain markets. So in closing, I do think Xiaomi is making the right decision. And if you guys want to know how you can avoid that, go ahead and watch my video about putting custom ROMs on your phone. And again, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, think about subscribing. If you want to buy a Pocophone F1 or any of the Xiaomi products, go ahead and use my affiliate links down below. It supports my channel. Until next time, it's been Mitchell coming to you from Hanoi, Hua Bing.